What is up, Cowboys Nation? Your boy Mike Tag here. Had a great time last night. If you guys missed the live show, make sure you guys go back and check it out. We had Cowboys on attack, and it was phenomenal, man. We broke down a lot of free agencies and who the Cowboys got, who we lost, and that's going to lead me to this mock draft. So before we get rolling, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you support the channel. Don't cost you nothing. Hit that thumbs up on the video and leave me a comment. If you think I'm way off base on this draft, you let me know. If you're feeling with what Mike Tag is talking about, I want to hear that too. I always like a little love as well. So we're going to get rolling in it. The first week of free agency goes. The Cowboys, we lost Jordan Lewis. You lose Tank Lawrence. You lost Chauncey Golston. You lose Rico, but you get Javonte Williams. We get a couple linebackers. We get some defensive end. Guy who could play a little swing, and Solomon Thomas with defensive tackle or defensive end. We get, the running backs. So we got some, decisions to make. But one thing that didn't change is we hadn't picked up a receiver yet. You're hearing Cooper Kupp out there. I don't know if that's really going to happen. I wouldn't mind them getting a veteran receiver, but I still think this draft needs to be about playmakers. And I am bringing out my inner Jimmy Johnson. I'm going to see if I can be that draft guru to get this team back where we need, because we got the meat and potatoes, what I talked about. We got those blue-collar players right now in free agency, and I know a lot of people are like, man, I don't know what's going on, man. The Cowboys filled the areas that I wanted them to. Now, the players got to prove it, and will they pan out? That remains to be seen, but you got to have faith in the coaching staff. You got to have faith in the scouting department that they got guys that fit the scheme that they want to run. So we're going to see what happens, but free agency isn't done yet. So I still expect the Cowboys to make some moves, but let's get going into this draft. We got a 7-round mock draft. You guys have been on my previous mock draft, our pre-combine one. Got to get my glasses on because you get to an age you can't see close. You need to get some cheaters. So this is what we're looking at. Readers on. We're looking. So I can't make any mistakes. So let's get this draft started. Let's see what we got. We got. I always like to look at the first few, just see where we go. Travis Hunter, he went 1. Cam Ward to the Browns. Mason Graham, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell. Genty's gone. Tyler Warren. McMillan's gone. Barron's gone. Campbell's gone. Oh, we got the tackles gone from Missouri. So let's look and see. If you're looking at best available, Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. You saw that we lost Jordan Lewis. You saw that we lost, Diggs is going to be back, but you don't know what it's going to be. We are depleted at cornerback. We did get Elam, but, I don't know how much confidence they're going to have in them. And I just think the Cowboys, they need to get a cornerback. And I know Pierce is there, the edge guy, but man, this is a tough decision. You've got the other interior defensive lineman. You got the receivers. This could be a spot where they trade down. We can look at the trades. I don't like doing a lot of trades, but you can drop down to 17 and, change with Seattle. They get our 12. You go get their 4th. And let's see. Could you slide their 3rd? Look at it. They're going to give their 1st, 3rd, and 4th. That's a lot of picks. So I'm going to offer that trade, and they accepted it. So they're on the clock, and that puts us here. And we almost still would have got Will Johnson, but we still got an opportunity to either get Mbuka or Burden. And I'm telling you, at this spot, I'm going Burden, and I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back, and I'm going to be happy with it. But now the question is, what do the Cowboys do? And I'm just telling you, I don't think they can wait all day for a cornerback. And we got our guy from East Carolina. He's 6'3", 193. He is, you're talking about size. Whew. He's got the height, his arm length, point to press man coverage. He's off a torn ACL, but I think, he was fine after that. So we'll see what happens. Let's look at his numbers. He obviously had that huge jump, and We need a cornerback. I mean, we need a cornerback, and I just don't know how long you want to wait. Siobhan, I'm gonna put my faith in him, but we're gonna look just to do our due diligence. I just want to make sure there's nobody that's slipping. But I think I would have taken a corner in the first. You got Wanye Thomas. You got his brother from Florida State. I mean, put up some good numbers as well. But I think you're gonna have to go. I think you're gonna go. I think we got to go with my man from East Carolina. I don't think you can wait too long for a cornerback. Now, if you're not digging Steele, you got opportunity for that. We've got running back, but remember, we made some trades, so we got some picks ahead. So you can go Cameron Williams. If we're worried about our tackle spot and you want to get, an heir apparent or someone to challenge Steele, or if Guyton doesn't work out, I mean, you've got a tackle there. You got my man Ozzie, as well as great pass blocking grade. So it's really it's whatever your flavor is. You can also, I mean, there's 3 tackles right there in a row, or no, 2 tackles. Excuse me. Cameron is, I mean, you're looking at him 6'5", 335. That's a big dude. And you got Ozzie is probably no slouch either. 6'8", 309. Kind of like Steele. Steele's a big dude. So he can, he could be a swing tackle, and he could be a starter, and he could be someone we like. So I'm going with the BC guy. I know that makes my Texas people unhappy, but I think it's there. And obviously the Texas guy's still there because we got a short pick after that. Now we got to get this defense right. And running back is an area, but I think now with some of our trades, we're going to be able to get the running back we want a little later. But we lost some defensive linemen, right? You lost Tank, you lost Goldston. We've got to be able to pick them up, and especially the interior part of our defense. So we need size. 6'3", 320. Jordan Phillips is a guy with some size. Run defense grade is not that good, which would be the one thing that would concern me. Let me see what other defensive interior guys we have, because I don't think you want to wait too long. But we want to kind of see how they're rated out. If I go running back, then you can go Walker if he's your flavor. And we'll look at Walker and see how his run defense grade wasn't even that much better. But I'm going to go Phillips because I think we've got to get defensive interior help. And I think with the trade that we made, I think we've got some extra picks. So you might as well use them, use it or lose it. Now, this is where we get to the interesting part, and we're looking at what we've got. We got a receiver, playmaker. We got a cornerback, playmaker. We got a tackle. He's going to be our guy that we can groom, or if someone slips up and he shows out and can't take a spot. We got our interior defense. This is the spot where you have got to get a running back. We have got to get a running back. I'm not waiting that long. And I'm just telling you, this guy right here, I think is going to be a star in the league. And let me get going to it. And it's not your boy. I'm gonna turn my man Blue down in Texas, but it's Damian Martinez. This guy hasn't averaged less than 6.1 yards a carry in 3 seasons. Each season, he's averaged over 6 yards a carry, over 1,000 yards. And he's like, oh, well, what's the big deal? 1,000 yards. He doesn't get a lot of carries. As I said, 6.1 yards a carry. So he doesn't have a lot of tread on his tire. He can break. He doesn't have that 40 speed that people love, but I watched him go 75 yards to the house and nobody caught him. A couple of people got around him and he ran him over. This guy's a physical guy. You pair him up with Javonte Williams, I think you're feeling pretty damn good if you're the Dallas Cowboys and if you're the offensive coordinator. So that's what I'm looking at there. Now we're getting into some other areas, and you can go edge, or we can go more interior. Now, for me, we've got our interior linemen. One guy that I like is Tyler Barron from the U. I know we're going back-to-back U at 10 sacks. He's you can never have enough guys from the U. I'll quote Michael Irvin. Simeon Barrow would be the other one, but he's going to be interior. We picked up a D tackle. We obviously, we could use another one, but I don't know if I want to go 2 defensive tackles that early when we've got a pass rusher available like Tyler Barron. I mean, he's 6'5", 260, so he's tall. He's lean. He's ready to go. He's ready to make a difference. We let Tank go. We can bring Barron in. He's got a great pass rush grade, solid against the run. So I'm going to go Barron. Ain't no looking back. Back to back you. And then here we go. This is going to be the next pick, and I'm not going to wait any longer to do it because if this guy's here in the 5th round at this time, I'm telling you, you need a quarterback of the future. Kyle McCord, if you guys watch any Syracuse games, this guy blew up. He transferred from Ohio State. He's 6'4". He's got the arm. He can throw the deep ball. He actually had some big receivers, obviously, down there, but 6'3", 220. He had a huge leap with Syracuse, obviously getting transferred over from Ohio State. I'm taking him, and I'm not even looking at it and looking back. The other area I'm not looking back at is linebacker, and Cody Simon was on my radar. You're getting a guy from Ohio State, fresh off a championship, got some mentality, got some dog. I'm going to take him. I ain't looking back either, man. This is if it's like this, it's making my job very easy. Now, this is where maybe we got to think a little bit. What running backs? You guys tell me. Would you get another running back? You got Williams. You got Martinez. This kid right here has got home run speed. Home run speed. His 40 was the fastest 40 time of all the running backs. Breakaway 5'9", 209. So he's got that ideal side. He's a slasher, but he is speedy. Not going to be he's going to be a 3rd down back. So I'm just telling you, this is another running back I like. I watch them play, and if there's an opportunity, and again, we've got extra picks. Williams has some injury issues, so you can't bank the future on him. I think he'll be fine, but if you can get Tootin and you get some speed, like I said, man, we need playmakers. We need breakaway guys. We need people to make other teams get a little fearful. So you're throwing him in there on 3rd down. You got obviously CD. You got Burden. You can throw God, why am I Turpin? Why am I forgetting, man? It's off season. I'm slipping. You could throw Turpin out there. You got some people that can make plays. So that's what I'm thinking there. Now, when you're getting into the 6th round, these are guys that you're hoping have some upside, but you really need to fill some voids. And one of the voids that we have is, in safety, because you don't know what's going to happen with the other guys. This kid's got some upside. Had a down year. Look at his grade, 2023. Obviously, Syracuse, Southern Cal had a bad year, but I think this kid's got some upside. And in the 6th round, that's kind of what you're looking for. You're looking for upside. So I'm going to take him. I'm going to take the kid from Southern Cal. So if you're looking at it, I don't know about you guys, man. I'm digging this draft. I'm getting ready to get them Super Bowl tickets printed out because I'm ready to make something happen, all kidding aside. But we still got work to do. We're still in the 6th round. We're loving the comp picks. We're loving the trades. We're making things happen. So let's look and see what we got. Obviously, you got the quarterbacks, wide receiver. You could go guard. The kid from LSU, Miles Frazier. He's one of those. Jackson Slater was the other one that I looked at before. 6'5", 325. He's big. He's one of those guys that you can get. Again, SEC school, played against big competition. You don't know what's going to happen. You got Hoffman. You got Beebe. You got Bass. Obviously, you got Tyler Smith. You could use, obviously, some depth there, losing Martin. So I think you make that pick, and I think you're happy with it. And you've got someone that you can groom and feel good about. Now, we're looking at the 7th round. Now, I like Cypress out of Florida State. You could go with another cornerback. Remember, we don't have a lot of depth at cornerback. And, we got We got Rebel from Siobhan from Eastern Carolina. So we got one cornerback, but I still think you need to get another one. And they had a down year at Florida State. Terrible team. I'm a Miami guy, so I'm happy to see it. But this kid, he's not small. He's 6 foot, 188. Played against good competition. I think for the value in the 7th round, you go grab another cornerback because that was a weak spot with injuries and everything else. Again, you don't know what's going to happen with Diggs. You're going to have to replace J. Lou. And now if the Cowboys go out and get another cornerback in free agency, there's still that second wave. If they do that, obviously that'll change things a little bit. It'll change the 2nd round pick. It'll make things a lot different. So we will see what happens. So now we got our last pick. And here at this point, you're trying to get best available. We pretty much covered all our positions. I think these are the areas where if you've got a guy that's got a good overall PFF grade, solid against the run, decent against the pass, as a pass rusher, 6'3", 255, little undersized in weight as an edge rusher. So that's the one thing you got to worry about. But maybe if they do some of that 3-4 scheme or they change things up a little bit, maybe he's a fit there, or just could be a situational pass rusher, or they just get some meat on them bones, man, and and bulk them up a little bit. But I think that's where you can get some upside. So edge rushers, I just think you never go wrong in the 7th round getting a guy that's got some upside. So that's our draft. Let me know what you guys think. We get Burden. Not crazy about my cornerback. They wanted me to get an edge rusher over that, and I just think the Cowboys were what they lost, and PFF may not know it. They better ask somebody. I just couldn't pass up getting a cornerback. I did not want to wait too long to get a cornerback. Now, like I said, if they go out and they go get someone else in free agency, that's going to change it. But getting Martinez, getting Barron, getting McCord, Simon. We got the running back from Spitzer out of Virginia Tech, Arnold, Frazier, Cypress. I think we did pretty damn good. We get a B+, A, B, C, you're in the top 3. All that matters is these things can be A's. You can have the greatest draft. It's how these guys translate on the field. And that's the most important thing. So that's the mock draft. That's what we got going. Cowboys Nation, I want to know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do I got work to do to live up to Jimmy Johnson? I thought maybe I got some diamonds in the rough. I think I solved our running back issue. I solved our receiver issue. I gave us depth at cornerback. I got playmakers all around the board. So I think I got it done, but I don't know if you agree. So leave a comment. More importantly, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all the love in the cave. Make sure you guys check out our last night's show, man. Like I said, with Attack on Cowboys, AOC was bringing it. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun on that show. So go check it out if you missed it. Also, we are doing a tournament, March Madness in the cave. Go check out Kelly K9, or you can go even look up my social media and hit me a DM or look at one of my tweets because we both posted it. Give us a DM. Let us know, hey, I heard this on the Cowboys Cave YouTube channel. I want in. $5 gets you in the tournament. We're going to do a bracket style, winner take all. We'll have a top 3 prize, but whatever the money, however many people are in, it's split up. That's the way it goes. If we get $100, it's going to be split up. $100 to a first, second, and third. If we get 500, it's going to be the same. And then we also have a mystery gift. Got to be a Cowboys fan because that's what the mystery gift's going to be. But we've got a nice little giveaway as well that we're going to add. So make sure, hit Kelly up, hit me up, let us know. But hopefully we'll see you back in the cave. I appreciate it. Let me know how you like this draft. Hit that comment. I can take it. But more importantly, if you got love for Mike Tag, you better give that too. So I appreciate it. I'll see you.
Give me somebody that's hungry. Give me somebody that's hungry. I need somebody.